Hello, I'm Anawiltos, and welcome to another episode of Civilization 3. And today, look at what we have. We have the iron, we have taken it from the Japanese, we have killed one samurai, and I do not believe that they will be having many more now that we have taken their source of iron, unless they are trading with someone else, which they very well might be. But according to our intelligence, they do not have access to this source of iron, and this source is unlikely to be connected for trading. I'm just checking the map for iron to see who could potentially trade them. India has two sources, though they might be trading it. France has one source that I see. Two sources might be connected. And the Aztec do not seem to have any, unless it's under one of their cities, which it very well might be. All right, 7 gold, 14 per turn. We're at 50% science expenditure. Let's go to the next turn. Let's see what happens. India has requested an audience. Territory map for territory map. I am currently not interested in Indian territory, but we could potentially... We cannot trade. We cannot trade. Alright, foreign trade is single... Okay, that's good. I'm just wondering why we can't trade at this point. Okay. Harbors in both cities with a visible water route in between. By visible, does that actually mean that we have to have visibility on it? Or does it mean that it has to be explored? That's what I'm wondering here. But, because visibility would make it practically impossible to trade with someone on the other end of the world. Of course, they aren't... Well, are they? Yeah, they are. Let's say that is the other end of the world. It's the middle. That's one half. That's the other half. Okay, fair enough. Divided into hemispheres right through the middle. Okay. Barracks are complete. And a granary is on the way. Okay, we have a writer at Ares. We will be building a courthouse, because courthouses are very important. Have you ever been in a town without a courthouse? Well, you're going to wish that your town did have a courthouse, because courthouses are amazing. If you do not have a courthouse, then I suggest you get one. Because otherwise you're going to have to either go to another town or just do some... Well, maybe there's alternatives to courthouses. Maybe there's something I'm not exploring here. Some viable alternative. So actually I'm going to hijack you for the moment to build a road to that new town that I will be building. There you go. And we're moving down. Okay. Very good. Let's fortify. We need these soldiers to be on peak performance when going into battle. We don't want any low quality soldiers. We do not want that. Do you know anyone who wants that? I certainly do not. Can I actually view the town from a distance? Yes, I can. So I'm going to... How about this distance? No, I cannot. Okay. So I'm actually going to view it from here so that I don't disrupt them. I don't want to disrupt them. I want them to grow. And I presume that they will be growing eventually, if not soon. Alright. Plus 16 on money. Oh, too much. We do not want to do that. There you go. That will actually be 2 turns on 60%. Let's take a look. 7 turns to astronomy at our current science investment rate. Well, it's not necessarily investment. It's all the venture capitalists putting their money into science. It's the government funding, good old government funding. Rider. Yeah, let's do it. Let's actually build another musket man, actually, for this. Granary has been completed. Is Musketman a viable choice? I don't know. It's a lot of turns, but yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's build a granary. Our treasury is running dangerously low. I am well aware of that. And what we are going to do is we're going to send some guys over to Sparta, and we're going to kick people down a well because we are very impolite, and being impolite is just one thing that some people like to be. Of course, given the choice, I would say it's better to be polite than impolite. Let's be honest. Who wants to be impolite on purpose? I certainly do not. Alright, skip turn. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. And let us connect our roads for the more coastal route across to the front line. Okay, so now we're going to venture into enemy territory. They might have naval fortifications, they might have catapults, but we do not know. 2 turns, 2 turns. Okay, it will be 2 turns. That's what it will be, and that's how we'll have it. You'll fortify there. Okay, spacebar is in play, and we will leave it at that. Okay. So 2 turns for a bank in Washington. Banks are being built in some of the core regions as well, in the heartland. These 3 towns, that's what I call the heartland. Ra, Apophis, Sokar, all these towns, they were all founded before we captured Boston. So this is the heartland. This is where our stuff is centered. Of course, it has expanded to some degree to the old America, where you've got Washington with its Forbidden Palace giving our bonuses. Let's take a look. Wonderful Forbidden Palace giving us all those amazing bonuses. And of course, we've expanded up here as well. So everything's wonderful. All right. So let's move on to the next turn. Oh, you want a P? Oh, that's the Zulu. How about... Oh, we're actually at war with them. We can't negotiate? Sure. That's fine for now. I don't really have any reason to be at war with you at the moment. And maybe they were sending an army through, so hopefully, if that was happening, hopefully it has stopped now. Okay. Starvation. Ooh, treasury is low. Of course it's low. Well, let's do something about that. Astronomy will be pushed back another turn. Another few years before we become highly adept at astronomy. And let's get those courthouses up. We love these courthouses. They reduce our corruption, and corruption is bad. Just like see in politics, people are, oh, corruption. We don't want that. And you know what? Neither do I. I do not want corruption. Let's take a look. Osaka or Izumo. I presume that Osaka would more likely be their primary port, if they have a port, that is. They may very well not have a port. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this rider out to Tokyo. You're going to fortify, and from Tokyo we're going to send a rider across to Edo, and we're going to send you across to Pharsalos, and from Pharsalos we're going to send the army across to Edo. And you will fortify here, and you will fortify here. Very good, very well organized. We like to see that. All right, and to the next turn, I suppose. 29 turns to Smith's Trading Company. There we go. We have produced a barracks, and what do we want? A granary, of course. Bank. Wow, our plus just went way up. Sure. Let's build a rider. Walls, let's get those barracks up. We want to have good soldiers when we need them. Cultural influence is expanding. Soon we will be beginning to build cultural buildings in former Greece. Probably starting at Argos. When we build the temple at Argos, which is actually very good because then we will be putting pressure on Yokohama, some cultural pressure, some spiritual pressure. Let's get a cathedral up. We love that culture. Gets people happy, and you know what? Happiness is good. We want people to be happy. That is our culture. We want people to be happy, and we also want to conquer the world. Not that those things are mutually exclusive, because in our case, it certainly is not. So we're going to actually build another road out here. And perhaps one over here as well. So there's actually a road there. So let's actually do both. Let's do both. There we go. Let us do both. And with the big army arriving at Edo, I will be able to send a large force to Kyoto and take out their capital. Perhaps I should do that sooner rather than later. But you just move there this turn. I don't know if I want to do that then. Or I could attack Nagoya first, but of course then I won't have reinforcements for a while, and I will have to garrison it with elite units, which I do not want to do. I mean, look at this. This is... my goodness, if you saw this army coming towards you, you'd poo your pants. I know I would. Of course, I'd try to avoid pooing my pants, because let's be honest, nobody wants to poo their pants. Who wants to poo their pants? Alright, 22 per turn. We could probably push that up. -4. Okay, we can actually last a number of turns on that. So let's do that. And this coming turn, we will attack no, not Tokyo. Kyoto. We've already taken Tokyo. Alright, Tokyo has produced walls. Let us get the barracks up. Barracks for Morrigan. Then, I suppose, harbor for Morrigan as well. And you're moving off. There we go. And you will skip turn. We're going to get to you later. We're going to sit over here in case the enemy shows up. And we're going to build a road there as well as over here. And after that, we're going to also be building a road across here once we take Kyoto. And then potentially across here so that we can more easily attack. But this turn we're going to push and push and push. So just wait. Okay, so you're the only one that's doing anything, which means these guys will not finish this turn. Okay, so that means that we're going to have to send you across to Sparta. There you go. Go to Sparta. And let's wake all. Okay. Time for some blitzkrieg. We're going to take out Kyoto rather quickly and garrison it on the same turn. Yes! And we've got a great leader. That's amazing. Alright. So we're going to name this rider. So we already have Khan. So we're going to go with I'm thinking good Star Trek villains. There's Kai Wynn. Actually, let's do Wei Yun. Let's do Wei Yun. Wei Yun 5. I don't know if that's spelled correctly, but at this point I don't care. Wei Yun 5 it is. We all love Wei Yun 5. We now control the Great Wall. Well, let's keep it then. Oh, you're all unhappy. Well, not my problem. My goodness, they are angry. These people are absurdly angry. Well, we're going to, I suppose, have to tighten the belt on them. And I could hurry production, but I'm actually going to build an army here. And send these elites over to join it. Let's load up. Load up. You're going to fortify for now. I still have another rider, so I can send him to capture an enemy worker, then send him back. Oh my goodness, their logistics is entirely ruined now because we have taken out this area. Yeah, it's not connected at all of our cities are disconnected. They have retreated to Nagoya, which will be easy to capture. Things can't be worse for Japan than they are right now. Going to send you over there. Oh, perhaps not the best movement choice. Well, in that case, we're going to have to guard you then. And you'll stay there until you're relieved. But we're going to build a big army with good old, what's his name? Wei Yun. Once we get Wei Yun 5, we're going to put him into this army. And my goodness, it's going to be a 15 strength army. It is going to wreck everything. We're going to send it right at Izumo. They're not going to know what to do. They're going to be so confused, so angry, confused, and afraid. But, well, that's what we expect from our enemies. Angry, confused, and afraid. And hopefully admiring us because we beat them back so hard that, you know, their heads are spinning. Their heads are spinning. Everything is out of control. They want to acquire control again, but they're not getting it. They're just not getting it. It's not happening. But it's good. We've got 2 armies in the field. Now we need 1 more until we can eventually build the Pentagon once we have the technology for it. So that's good. All right, we have built a library. Let us build a rider. Very good. Treasury is falling. That's fine. We're entirely okay with that. We're building a bank in Sokar soon. I'm just going to have to wait with you. And we're going to move down to Tokyo with you. And you'll just stay here for now. We're going to use you whenever we're ready to. Actually, we can use something else. We've got soldiers around. We're going to do the old shuffle. We're going to send troops up. There we go. Send both of them to Satsuma. And then we're going to take the garrison of Satsuma and move it up to Edo. And then we're going to fortify the new garrison at Satsuma. We're going to send these guys in. You're going to fortify, and that's Wei Yun 5. We're going to load him up on the massive elite army. and you will go into the army for now. Well, not into the army. You will go there. So you will move here, and you will defend him. So you're going to fortify. How big is this? 2 guys. I'm not comfortable leaving it with 2 guys just in case the Japanese choose to attack. We do not want that occurring. So I'm going to fortify you as well. And we're actually going to build a city, and I think we'll end it at this turn then. Built Morrigan, built Moloch. So I suppose Bastet is next. I have a list written. Bastet. There we go. Another system lord. All the system lords. Everybody loves a good old system lord. There we go. Bastet has been founded. And our continent is filling out. There's just a few patches of land that are not yet claimed. Oh, Herrer is building a rider. Let's change that. They will not be building a rider. We can build an aqueduct or a temple. What do we want? Well, we're going to actually get to 6 pops soon, so I'm going to build an aqueduct in Herrer and then continue on a normal building path, because they don't seem to have much production, which is a shame, I must say, that they do not. Now, India actually has 2 pop here, so I might attack India at some point, but I might actually wait until I'm actually at their door to make it a little bit more interesting. I mean, in the meanwhile, Yokohama is just sitting there. What are you doing? You are doing nothing. You are sitting on there, which means we're going to send a rider right to Edo. There you go. And you are going to fortify here. And we're just going to keep shuffling troops over. That way, instead of sending one guy all the way to the front lines, I can just shuffle them off, which ensures that I can get a soldier on the front line in 1 turn instead of 5 turns, or maybe even more. All right. And that will be it for today, I believe. What have we done in this video? We have increased our road capability, our logistics, and we are now on our way to connecting Edo as well as Kyoto to our main road system in Greece, of course, the Greek road system, as opposed to the Bellese road system out here, with the, of course, subset of American road system, South American, North American. There you go. Subset set, I suppose. And once we take out Japan, we will be going after the Aztec, maybe. Perhaps after, no, we won't take them out right away, because we're going to get to this point, and at that point, we're going to go after someone else, whoever's blocking our path the most, and then after the Zulu, and then we're going to check to see if anyone's still here, maybe, or perhaps just jump right across and take on either France or India. France might be the better one because it's more easily accessible to our navy. So I might just send a bunch of boats down here, take on France, and push them back, set up a foothold here, get some nice and lovely dyes, and then perhaps attack India, and perhaps even do a double war with France and India at the same time, since they're intertwined. That might be a good idea. But I think that will be all. So thank you all for watching. Look at the links in the description below. Comment anything you like. I do read the comments. And I will be seeing you all next time on Awiltos, over and out.